It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. And abuses the rim with the big finish.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Paul George. Blazers come away with it. McCollum. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
McCollum, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To George. To Leonard. George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Portland has the ball. To Whiteside. And look out. Big finish at the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Leonard. Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Ken Bazemore. Nurkic. Lillard. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Leonard to George. Paul George, he's now 5 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum to Whiteside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Leonard. Whiteside clears the board. Nurkic to McCollum. Work it down to Nurkic. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
C.J. McCollum smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Paul George. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
And finishes strong. Desperation shot here from half court. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George, rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. To Rodney Hood. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Leonard. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lillard and a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lillard.
Technical foul, LA. For the Blazers, Damian.
And hits at the line. Lillard. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's jelly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Number 13, Paul George.
Lillard. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
George matched up with Tolliver. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. McCollum into the front court. 9-point margin. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
And throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the... You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Portland ball. Lillard steps out and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Leonard to Beverly. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lillard, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
McCollum with the basketball. Final minute, first half. Hassan Whiteside. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
George, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Leonard throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Yusef Nurkic. Substitution being made in this one.
Stepping in for the Portland Blazers, number 24.
Leonard to George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here we go. Here we go. I got more.
Leonard. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The quarter comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. George. Off the mark.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
C.J. McCollum. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To McCollum. Curling inside. It's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here we go. My ball.
To Leonard. fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Portland's got it. Lillard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Yusuf Nurkic snatching it out of the air. Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. A pass stolen by Portland. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Whoops, that won't go. To Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Trailblazers take over. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Lillard to McCollum. Lillard add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Lillard. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
To George. They'll get it down to Leonard. Off the assist.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
McCollum won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
A fundamental shot right there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Montrezl Harrell tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard. Pulled down by Whiteside. Lillard, deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose, and he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. And they call it
a simple touch foul.
To number 13, Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Clippers have it. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. And the finish, slam dunk.
The assist from number 33, Zach Collins.
Deep three at the buzzer. Zach Collins swats it. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more importantly.
Able to convert inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Beverly. To George. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. George. Message received. Well defended. McCollum into the front court. Leads 3. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. Slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players,
Oh, that's out.
out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Tolliver. Beyond the arc for 3. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. It's a contested 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Lillard. Now that's a contest. He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Whiteside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Lillard. No good. The follow won't go either. Leonard. Yusuf Nurkic pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Even to Zubats. Rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
George, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
Participating Buns Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bunsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Nurkic against George. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late. C.J. McCollum has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Leonard. Whoa! What a finish!
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul George to Williams. George, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby.